Right guys, that moon's going down now because it was up there before. It was up there. It's gone down in an arch. We've got Mars as well. Where's that gone? We've got the belt of Orion over there. The 3 stars of Bethlehem. But on a more serious note, we've got to work out what the fuck's going on here. Because so far I've managed to catch a fucking massive planet, a couple of moons, and UFOs that seem to wriggle across the sky. Those white lines, by the way, they're not the UFO, that's the vortex coming off the top of the UFO that's travelling so fast. And on closer analysis, looking underneath the smoke, if anyone's got a computer, I can spot it on my telephone, but if anyone's got a computer, slow it down, go really slow, look at the timestamps, look at the comment section. I've managed to capture it, and it looks like there's a bigger craft underneath the smoke, or there's a vortex coming off the top of the spaceship, and that is what gives that impression that it's like a wiggly snake going across the screen. And on close inspection, it definitely looks like a vortex coming off the top of it. Now, I don't know what this planet is, whether it's Wormwood, Nibiru, Pleiadian, or Ra. I don't know whether anybody else can help me out here. Anybody know anything about astral theology and all the rest of it. But I do know that the Belt of Orion has a significant role in this astral theology, what's going on now. Is a hunter. It's the hunter. And going back through history, apparently when these were shown in the sky at certain times of the year, and it's documented as well that when the moon starts going left and right, it's a significant time in history. Let's put it that way. So, we're all trying to discover what's going on. So, anyone on this channel has got any input whatsoever, I tell you what, I for one will appreciate it. Because, like I say, it's a mystery wrapped in an enigma. In the middle of the maze in the dark, behind the door, in another room. Oh yeah, my thumb's down. He's got a hard on for me, this guy, I tell you. Whoever it is, your time's up. Your time's up, brother. I've just had another encounter outside with whoever it is. Don't want to go into too much detail yet, but I certainly won't be sleeping. And I'll be back up again in the morning. See if we can get to the bottom of what's going on. And there's a subscriber from Salisbury who's now another suspicious observer, so which is good. Like I say, any input from anybody is helpful. It is pretty hard to figure out what's going on, but it was never going to be easy, was it? I've also had a conversation with another subscriber on another channel talking about the towers, and he agrees with me that it can affect your DNA, especially the CO2 molecules. It affects your hemoglobin and all that lot, which I long suspected anyway. And looking around me, there's fucking towers everywhere. And that's where the Faraday cage comes into it. You know, your telephone box, your Back to the Future car. There's been videos online of people reporting the sky turning different colours and all the rest of it. What they don't realise is that that's, well, what they're looking at there is a plasma. What do you call it? It's a plasma hitting or whatever. It gives off that colour. It's that lovely purpley, oh, that lovely pink colour that you've been seeing on my videos early in the morning in the clouds. That's what it is. So it's all a bit of a mystery, but and also you've got to consider, is it a CGI overlay? You know, not on YouTube, but actually in the sky. It's something you've got to consider, because Elon Musk, lone scum, has put up about 6,000 satellites, and you can actually operate, say, 10,000 drones, for instance, and they all move at the same time in perfect sync and harmony, and they're very small as well. So you can create images in the sky. Some of my subscribers might remember I put a video up where they're writing it, some writing appeared in the sky. Literally. It was getting spelled out in the sky. They must have used drones to do that. They would just appear, write something in the sky, and fuck off. Now, I'm not saying what I've seen is one of them, but I've got to keep an open mind. And when I think about those drones that are in the sky writing out literally a sentence, and I not being able to see them and disappearing at the same time, you can ask yourself. But then again, on close inspection and taking the screenshots and zooming in, there appears to be a craft underneath the curly vortex worm thing that goes across the screen. So your guess is as good as mine. Well, I'll just leave you with that, and I'll be keeping my eyes open on what's going on out there. Because this is not a time for sleeping, or watching a television, or anything else. You can if you wish, but it'd be incredibly naive of you. I'm not very inquisitive, to say the least. Me, whew, this is something that, well, if you manage to get it down to your grandchildren, you're going to be doing well. But it's something you should get embedded in your DNA now, for your future generations or whatever, I don't know. But the Flintstones, Yabba Dabba Doo and Gazoo, well, it just seems like going to turn into reality. Because Gazoo's up there now, and the Flintstones is round the corner. Yabba Doo time, we'll have a way old time, well, man.